All right, now we're going to get sort of into some heady area when we're talking about communicating and managing artistic vision. Many of you in your correspondences have mentioned musical theater particularly as a thing that you really enjoy. I've been trying to push different things your way in our theatrical experiences and trying to offer something vanguard or something non-Western, something outside of the scope of what would be normally viewed as the commercial mainstream in America. I'm going to show you two videos from directors who work outside of that mainstream but have really impacted very strongly what the mainstream has become in the last few years. The first is Robert Wilson. Robert Wilson is a vanguard director. He works in opera quite a bit, but also creates his own pieces. He has a you're going to see some of the video from a collaboration he did with Tom Waits. It's very abstract. He plays with time. He plays with stillness, and sort of has taken a little bit of the idea of meditation. I suppose this could be viewed as Eastern, but working internationally and working with international artists have sort of brought this idea of prolonged or finding a meditative stance in stillness or in slow movement. So we'll take a look at Robert Wilson. He's incredibly evocative and a very interesting artist. Certainly not a commercial artist in the way that we think of it on Broadway, but a very popular director across the world, and particularly in opera houses. And Anne Bogart is the second artist. She is known for creating viewpoints. I think I might have quoted her a little bit earlier in the semester. She ran the City Company for many years and developed this idea of ensemble generating. Kind of taking things back to earlier days prior to the patriarchal director of the early 1800s all the way through the 20th century, and saying everyone is a viable collaborator in the rehearsal room and in performance, and letting the instincts of the performer have more bearing in the aesthetic choices that are happening across the whole production. She's very influential in my work, in the way that I like to run my rehearsal room, and I would say that a lot of directors have taken the cues. She's been an educator as well as a director for many, many years, and she has really impacted the forward movement in how people now direct in the 21st century. So enjoy both Robert Wilson and some thoughts from Anne Bogart.